Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 69 of Limitless Studios TV. As always, check out our forum.limitless-studios.com. We've got over 400 members now.
Yeah, like 430 or something.
Yep, so it's doing really well. If you have any questions, you can post them up there, and we and as well as others, people on the forum who are knowledgeable about your question, will answer it for you. Also, if you want to sell anything, we've got a classified section. So if you have something, you posted on eBay and Craigslist and you want somewhere else to post it, we've got a classified section. So if you want something to sell, we've got people looking to buy, probably. So this week is going to be our last in our Christmas series about suggesting Christmas gifts.
Yep.
And this is going to be the most expensive one. This is going to be between the $500 point and the $2,000 point, so it's more high-end gear. So what do you have for your first item?
Well, the first thing I've got is an interface. A lot of people like to mic drums, so I picked out a larger interface. It's the Profire 2626 by M Audio. This has 8 mic preamps, fully adjustable. It has the same preamps as all the other M Audio products, which are actually really nice. They're the Octane series. But one of the good things about this Profire interface is it also has ADAT input, which is a digital input, and it's got 16 channels of the digital input, so you can run up to, well, I guess it would be 24 mic preamps. Mm-hmm. And so that'll give you 24 mics if you so need that. The price on this Profire interface is $699. And one other thing about it is it also works with Pro Tools Empowered, so that's really nice.
All right, so the first thing I've got is an actual software instrument that I have actually gotten to try out recently. It's from a company called East West, and they make a lot of symphonic orchestra instruments and things like that. And they also make some sound effects, like for movies and things. It's called Goliath, if you want to check that out. But it's from East West. It's called Symphonic Orchestra Gold Edition. They have a Platinum Edition, a Platinum Plus Edition, a Gold Edition, and a Silver Edition. The Platinum Edition is almost $1,000, which is sort of high, but the Gold Edition, which gives you almost everything, is $445. It comes with 32 gigabytes of samples, which is an insane amount of samples. And it's the most realistic sounding orchestra plugin I've ever heard, because most of the time you get that MIDI sound and it's not really natural. But this does a really, really good job of sounding completely natural. And so if you're looking for, some sort of orchestral plug-in for metal, orchestra style metal, or just something for classical music or anything like that, you can play it on a MIDI keyboard, which is what I did. And it allows you to hook up multiple instruments. So I had the bottom half of the keyboard, with bass and trombones and stuff like that. And then as you move up, you get flutes and violins, cellos, and things like that. And you can layer them all together. And so when you play it, you have 10, 15, 20 instruments playing at the same time. And so you play an orchestra and it sounds really, 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 really good. You do need some processing power to do that much. So
Lots
make sure
of RAM.
you have a lot of RAM as well as a decent processor to run all those samples at the same time, because they are high quality samples. Yeah. But if you're looking for a orchestra plug-in, I would really check that out.
Yep. All right, the next thing I have is a guitar cab. I've done a review on it. Well, actually, I don't know if it was a review, it was an overview with some sound clips if you want to hear it. It's the Mesa Boogie Stiletto 4x12 cab. This is commonly also called the traditional cab. Mm-hmm. That's what it used to be called before it was renamed to the Stiletto. It has 4 vintage 30 speakers. They are 60 watts apiece, which makes it a 240 watt cab, so pretty much any head will work with it. It's a great sounding cab. It has an 8 ohm mono input and 2 4 ohms for stereo connectivity. I guess that's really about it to say about a cab.
What about the price?
It's $950 from sweetwater.com. We'll post a link to it, as well as all the other products we talk about in the sidebar.
Yep. So my next product is going to be an electronic drum kit. I've had a video that we did a while back of showing how to hook up an electronic drum kit to a Superior drummer or any type of a virtual instrument for drums on your computer, because most of the time when you get an electronic kit, the sound module isn't that great, and so you don't get very natural sounds. But you hook up something like Steven Slate Drums, Superior Drummer, and you're going to get very real sounding drums through your electronic kit. And so I have the Yamaha DTX Express 3 Special Edition, and the new version is the Yamaha DTS Express 4 Special Edition, and it's about $1,200, and it comes with a new snare pad, and this is a super high sensitivity snare pad that allows you to not only have rim shots, which the old version had, and the regular hits, but it also allows you to do hits on the rim itself, and it has different sounds around the entire rim. So it makes it sound pretty much exactly like a natural sounding drum once you hook it up to some sort of a software like Steven Slate Drums that has a high amount of samples for the snare drum. So it's about $12.99, I believe, from Sweetwater. And if you want to check out the other video, you can search for electronic drum kit in our video search to see the video I did of hooking up that to a software instrument.
Yep. All right, so the last thing that I have is a head for the cab that I just recommended. It's a PV6505. If you're into metal, you've probably heard of this cab before. Pretty much any band you look at uses them for live use. They're very rugged cabs, so they're great for live use. This head is 120 watts. It has 4 6L6 power tubes and 5 12AX7 power tubes. And this head is absolutely fantastic for metal guitar tones, but it also has pretty decent cleans as well. So if you're not recording metal or playing metal, you also have your cleans, and then it also works well for hard rock as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's $1,000?
Yeah, I think it's $1,000 even.
Yeah, and then, so check that out. We'll put a link to that in the sidebar.
Yep, there's also a Plus edition, 6505 Plus, and that gives you an extra channel.
I think it's like $50 extra for that.
Yeah. So the last thing on my list, and well, the last thing for this video, is going to be the Gibson Explorer. I did a review on it last January. If you just type in Gibson Explorer into our search on our channel, I did a full review of it. They've gone up in price somewhat. They're about $1,300, $1,399, around there. But the main reason that I really like it is because of the balance and the high density, or not high density, but high amount of wood content that's in the body. It's a massive body, and so you get a ton of thickness and sustain with it. But the neck that they put on is extremely light. And so if you're like me and really don't like neck heavy guitars and want to be able to set your guitar any which way and it stay there, this is an extremely well balanced guitar for standing up or sitting down. It's got a great sound. I would recommend picking up EMG 81 for the bridge and either an EMG 60 or a 85 for the neck position, and that just makes the guitar sing. And it's really essential if you're going to be playing any sort, or recording and playing any sort of metal.
Yeah.
So I would recommend the Gibson Explorer with a set of EMG 81 and 60 or 81 and 85 if you're going to pick that guitar up.
Yep.
So I think that's good.
Yep.
This is probably going to be our last video for the year.
Yep.
And hopefully when we come back, it's going to be redone.
New video structure.
Totally new video structure. It's going to be very to the point, very informative, and
we get a lot of comments saying we ramble a lot. So.
Yes. So we're redoing it. We're going to have it's structured more, and we're most likely going to have some a Q&A with questions you send us. And we're going to have, intro and outro videos, and we're just going to redo the entire thing. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that.
Hope it looks nice and professional.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be it, and we will see you in a couple months, I suppose.
Probably not 2 months.
Not 2 months.
About a month.
Yeah.
Sometime in January, probably.
Yeah. So be looking forward to that, and we will see you next time on another Limitless Studios episode.